Hey my friends, welcome back to Rosie's Creative Wings. So today I want to show you my folio journal finished. This is the folio journal where I showed the video where I did the base, and I did mention that I would come back to show you the finished journal. And so here it is, and it's Halloween themed. And so this is how it looks. I do have the video where I show how I did the base, put the base together, and started adding some of the paper. If you want to check that one out, I'll link that one down below. And so here it is, and this is how bulky it got. Not super bulky. I guess with these type of journals, I'm learning that as flat as I want to keep it, I'm not going to be able to, which is fine, as long as I don't overdo it and still maintains the format. So that is what it looks like there. So as you can see, it's Halloween themed, and this is a trim or ribbon or burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, which I think went really well with the theme. Let me just open it. And so for the cover, I decided to put this image, which I printed on some vintage looking paper. And so you see her there. Everything was silhouette. I did put some highlights on her just so you can see her boots and her hair and things like that. I did add the pumpkin and the cat there. And I did add her lantern. I thought it went really well. It looks like she's holding it. And then I did add her witch hat. And you can see a little spider dangling on her witch hat there. And then I added here in this label, Hallows Eve. So what I did here, I did expand it. As you're packing up this type of, or just building it and adding, textures and papers and tags and things to it, it does become shorter, like the pages. So for the cover, it was a little shorter to begin with, and so I added this part to it, which went fine with it because I already had like the polka dots in the background there. And so I added this part here just to extend it. This is what it looks like in the back. I did distressed and inked up the edges and things like that. And so the digital that I'm using for most of the journal is Dahlia's digital, which is Halloween Whimsical Vintage Halloween. And I'll link her channel down below where she's showing her whole kit. And she does have a coffee shop that you can go, and if you're interested, go to her coffee shop, and I'll link that also down below so you can, if you're interested in buying the kit, Halloween kit, that's where it is. She also has some freebies that she's giving away, so take advantage of that. So this is not part of the digital, that's something else, but here, I'm going to start opening it. This part here, which is really pretty and smoky, you see that part right there, that's part of the kit. So I did include a lot of her kit in this journal, but I did also put in some of my, like cardstock and things that I had. So combination of both. So I just did a little side pocket there. And then here I have like this vintage, cute little vintage photo of a little girl with her witch costume holding the pumpkin. And then I did create this tag here. Just added the crow, laminated the crow, added some color, then I just stenciled and added more color, and then I just added these trim or ribbon on the top, just a tag. And then here I have some of that polka dot paper. Okay, so now we're going to open it this way. Here I have 4 pockets that I put here, 4 little pockets, each of them holding small tags. So these are some of the tags that I have in there. I just added like stickers to them. Super cute. That was a die cut, the little tags. And then I have some larger ones. And so this is one of my images. And then I just backed it up with the polka dot paper, cardstock. And then this is one of Dahlia's prints from the kit. And on most of the tags, I just put like a piece of fabric or trim on the top. And let me just show you the background here is Dahlia's paper, the house. Look how cute that is. And then the little pockets I just stamped and just did like some dots to just bring it out a little bit. And these go in there, really cute. I really like small little tags. I think they're so cute. So those go in there. Then we have another pocket here. And here we have some cardstock with the little boy with his ghost costume and a pumpkin. And then here I made a tag where I just cut out a circle. This cardstock I had for a while. And just did some inking with my ink pads in the background there. And then just added the moon. And then I just added the bat. And then some trim up there. And then I did the same thing on this side here. Kind of similar, different bats. This paper here came from my sis, Isabel, from Crafting with Isabel. She had sent me some of these a while ago. And I kept them because I like the way they look. They look like they're burnt or like dark. And so I just cut a piece off and put it there. And I think it went really well with that tag there. So this goes in here. The next pocket here, I have a belly band that's coming from Dahlia's kit. The back paper is one of my cardstock papers that I had in my stash. Again, that polka dot paper, just like a little tuck there. And then this is one of Dahlia's prints here. These were like journaling cards, but I just made it into a tag. And just did some, just added like some journaling space in the back. And then I had this tag that I created. This is what it looks like in the back. And then, so I just made like a window and I added the spider there, which I laminated. And I added some watercolor in the back. And I just also did like the, kind of like a little border in white. So it stands out a little bit. So now we have another pocket here. And this pocket here is the one that I showed in my die of the week, one of my die of the week, the Halloween one, which I made this pocket. It goes in between the page and it has two sides. So this is the first side here, has like a little tuck spot there. And so here I added a Halloween cupcake. And then I had some lollipops that I laminated just to put in there to make it fun. Super cute. Made them huge. And then I have a tag that I created and just added some stickers. Did a little bit of inking and stenciling on it. And I made it, you know, some journaling space in the back. So that goes there. And then in the back part of that pocket, the larger pocket, I just made like a vintage, I just put a vintage letter in there. I shrank it a little bit. That's awesome. And I inked it up. Okay, so now we're gonna go this way. So here I have kind of like a flip page, which I laminated, but before I laminated, so I had this page that I printed out, and I added the cauldron with the legs, just to make it cuter and kept the pumpkin in the back. I think that went really well. It was rustic, so I really like that page. I just cut it out really crooked, and I just made it into a flip page. And so in this flip page here, you have 3 pockets, which I made like little clusters, and I use a lot of Dahlia's prints from there. So here is one, just like little clusters, and it has like the pumpkin, the tag, a little bit of collaging, and I did laminate them. So that's one. And then this is another one. I used one of her images as well again, the girl. And then this one here, I added that pumpkin, and then behind it is from Dahlia's kit, the tag and the circle there. And then I just made like half circles here because I did cut out for my tags that I made. I cut out circles, and so I figured I can use them. And I made them into little pockets. So that's one there, and that one says October 1st. There's another one there. That one says Wicked, and this one in the top says Fright Night. So I just added those there as little pockets. And then here, this is the one that I also did together with that other one, that other folder in Die of the Week. So I cut out the circle, as you can see, and that's what I used for the pockets here. I have this die cut pumpkin. I added it to the middle. I colored in the eyes, and just made it like into a little flip page, but it's a pocket. So in here is the pocket. But in the back part here, this is all black, so I just added this image here with Dracula and a ghost looking out a window. And then inside here we have another vintage photo of a little boy, super adorable, holding his pumpkin. He's a little cowboy, stinking cute. And then this is another tag that I made. I'm using one of Dahlia's tags, and I just added that polka dot pumpkin, the ghost, and the little candy there. And I did a little bit of collaging. So that goes in here. Okay, and then moving this way, we have 2 more pockets here. These are Dahlia's from Dahlia's Prints. I'm just going to take them out so you can see. So that's what it looks like there. So there's one pocket here, here, and then I added this candy. I did a little bit, I put some book page. The background is from Dahlia's Print as well, and I added the bat. And inside the pockets is another vintage photo of a witch with her cat in front of her home, I guess. She has the witch's broom. And this is just a journaling card. Night to treat yourself. Then in the second pocket we have another one, and this is a man. I am assuming he's a wizard with his cat. Vintage photo there. And then there's another one. Too cute, too spook. Journaling card. So that goes there. Okay, so then we're going to move this way. Here I have just a small pocket. These are one of Dahlia's pockets. I just added the witch's hat. It says Happy Halloween, and then there's some tags in here. These are one of my tags. My images, just added some trim up there. These are one of Dahlia's tags. I made it into a journaling card. And another letter that I shrank. A vintage letter. Coffee stains. Here we have a flip page here, and I love to print on jelly paper. I love the texture of it, so I just printed these candies on there. And then you open it this way. They have a top spot in there. You have an old postcard from 1932. And then here is another tag that I made. This tag, I made it transparent, so you can see the candy in the middle. I did add some dots in the circle there just to bring it out a little bit. And I did stenciling with white. And then I added that Dollar Tree trim there. And then on the other side, it's almost the same. The colors of the candy changes. It also has those polka dots going down. And I just did some stenciling. So either way you turn it, you have your Halloween candy in the middle there. Close that off there. Okay, so we're going to go this way here. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to go this way and then I'll come back. So here I have two small postcards, or two little envelopes, two letters, vintage ones. 1946, I think this one is, and this one is 1950. So what I did was I just glued the flaps on the bottom. This is also Dahlia's print. I did add some Halloween paper in the flaps because I didn't want them to stay white. And so what I did was I just clipped the tag to the letters. Let me just take it out. So here are my little letters there, and this is the tag that's in between. So this tag has the witch's boots. I also made it transparent. I really like doing that. Then I added here Happy Halloween. It has one of Dahlia's images there, the girl in the middle. I did some stenciling. And then in the back, this is what it looks like. And then these little envelopes here have, this one here I just put like a piece of a vintage letter, copy of it. Just so that the pockets don't stay empty. And then this one here just has a piece of coffee dyed paper. Okay, and then clip the tag right on there. Let's have a flip there. Then here, I couldn't put something on every single page because it just wouldn't close right. So some of the pages just have like images and things like that. So here, this is a printable that I created. I just needed something to put here, and so I just created it last minute. And so I printed it out on parchment paper and I put it there. And then I added Spooky Night, and then some of the images from the printable, I just added them here. I have this little girl with a potion bottle. It says Happy Halloween, and then this is part of it too. And then I just added the pumpkin. And this one, so you can see. And then that just closed like that. Okay, so now we're going back here. So here we have a pumpkin, one of my pumpkins. I just put it there like a tuck spot. Here is one of Dahlia's prints, which I made kind of like into a journaling card. And added some coffee dyed paper in the back. And then I have another tag here, which I created. Just added the witch's hat, laminated it. I did some stenciling in the back. I added that trim on the top with 2 beads. Also put some coffee dye paper in the back and added Spooky Day. And then here, this is Dahlia's print in the back. And then here I have the other pocket that I made. This is the other side of this pocket. Of course, I cut it out. I cut out the circle, added the pumpkin. I added a little bat there. This is a die cut. This was from Die of the Week. If you want, I'll link that video down below where it shows how I made it. And just a pocket there, see-through pocket, transparent pocket. And then this is another tag that I made. I added a frame, and I added the pumpkins kind of like sticking out a little bit. I did some collage at the bottom. This paper here in the back is actually dictionary paper that I printed my jelly prints on. And so I love the rustic look of it. And so I used it for the tag. Okay, so let's see. So we showed that. Let's put this right back. We showed this part here. We showed this part there. We showed this part here. Right? Yes. I feel like there's something missing. But I think I showed everything, did I? No, I did not. Okay, so under this one is another little journaling card that I use as a tuck spot. Here I have another tag with a Halloween cupcake on there. And then this is just an old library card, vintage library card that goes there. And then we have another flip page here from deli paper that I printed this image on. And then here there's another belly band with another little tuck spot at the bottom. And then behind there is two old vintage checks. This one is from 1924. This one is from 1957. And I love using the old pieces for the journal. Just put those together there. And then here I have another tag that I created. This one is also a dictionary paper that I printed my jelly prints on top. And look how nice and rustic that looks. And then I kind of went with a little bit of more rustic on the top. I added some paint and stuff like that. And then I added the candies you see there. And I added that little trim at the top. And this goes right in here. And that is the last page there. So now I'm going to close this, make sure I close it the right way so that it could maintain its form. I think it goes like that. Yes. And that is my folio journal, Halloween folio journal. I had a lot of fun creating this. I really like creating these types of journals. It's a lot of fun. You get to think out of the box a little bit because it's made a little different than your normal journal. But yeah, I'm enjoying doing this. I am going to make another one, but it's going to be a tad bit different. I'm thinking of adding like pages to it, but I still don't know how it's going to come out. So I am working on that one now. Just to bring something a little bit different. But let me know what you think of this one here. Would you create something like this? There is something that I'm thinking about, and I hope that I can include you guys in it, and you guys will be a part of it. So yeah, guys, when I sort out everything, I will let you guys know. But let me know what you think of my Folio journal. This is the first one I created. This one's a little bit wider. And see, they all wind up kind of being around the same. So yeah, you do have to expect them to get just a tad bit bulky. And then this one was my first one that I created. It is super long. And I just did this one with coffee dyed paper. And I kept the length of the, actually I kind of expanded it to make it taller. So this is why this one is the tallest one. But I do have videos for all of these journals. I will link all of them down below. And just to let you know, these journals were made with 3 legal size papers. That's all you need to make these journals. But if you're interested in knowing how I put the base together, I also will link that video down below. Okay, so go check it out. Yeah, so these are my journals. I hope that you enjoyed this one here. Let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care and God bless.